I played Kyle Yates on Tuesday at Clear One in Orlando, Florida. Let me say he's not that good. Joking aside, he is an offensive juggernaut. He does three things that the typical rec player does not do. We're going to learn it right now. Pickleball lovers, don't forget to have a good day.
Kyle Yates, the GOAT, bottom right-hand corner, came to Clear One on Tuesday, showed us boys a lesson. Look at this in slow motion. He did three things that we 4-5 and 5-0 players do not do. One is on this shot right here. Right here. Take a look at this fifth shot drop. What spot is he trying to hit on the court, on the other side of the court? I know, confusing. And then what does he do here that's dynamic? I like that word.
The first thing that Kyle Yates does that you don't do is he hits trick shots. And these trick shots, they're real shots that work in a game. Let me show you right now. And here's one you can learn. I've done a lot of tutorials on the Kyle Yates trick shot. Take a look at that. But he did this on me yesterday and I was really fooled, right? He was coming up, he had a backhand, and then he just went like that. And it blew my mind. This is another Yates trick shot you could use. He fakes backhand, flips the paddle around, and then move. You can take a look. I'm not going into it, but be dynamic, keep your opponents off balance, and keep the momentum.
I have never seen this trick shot he does on me. He's in blue, right here, right there. Made me look like a fool. I do hate you so much, Kyle Yates. Joking aside, he did this next point. He swung at that ball, but my point is, right, he swung. My point is the former trick shot, and I'm putting it in slow motion, he did not swing. So this is a simple shot you can try in rec play tomorrow. Basically set up like your backhand dinkin, slice it out wide, really sell it. Let's see it one more time. I really don't know where he's gonna go, right? And he hits it right where my paddle is, but he doesn't smell what I'm selling. Not the best joke, I know. Let's see some other trick shots he hit that day. I really like this one, right? The swipe out wide, stay dynamic. And this is his signature shot. Get ready to say, oh my. Let's see that in slow motion. Silky smooth, trademark, Kyle Yates trick shot. Set up like your backhand dinkin', really solid. Text can wait, I'm in the mall. Oversold, I know. I did do the Canadian National Pickleball League. I'm ready to call it next time. And pickleball lovers, let's keep going right now.
2, on his resets, he's pushing up with his feet, right? Not only that, but he's really manipulating the ball with his wrist. Let me show you video and let me show you what you can do to get better.
He's in blue. This is him resetting on Tuesday. It's common. This is the full point. Take a look at the first one. He jumped a little, right? The second one's perfect, right? Typically, on resets, you want to stay low to the ground. Take a look at him right here. It's coming up. I assure you, beautiful, right? Perfect balance. And he is almost doing a scooping movement. I just made hard-boiled eggs this morning, and I kind of scooped them. Think about it that way. Nike swoosh symbol, I've heard. He's really manipulating that ball more, put in spin, and it is pretty cool. Take a look here. I'm playing him top left-hand corner is me. No one cares. Beautiful resets by Yates. Joey, anything you want to add?
In essence, he is shaping that ball when he resets it with spin, and he's being really cute. The average rec player needs to practice this. Otherwise, I would suggest resets be more horizontal to give more room for error. This is a typical 3-5 reset. It's a little more horizontal, right? A little more horizontal. This is what Yates is doing. He's really coming through it, manipulating that ball. He's almost cupping that ball, and I'll show you. Right? He's cupping it, and that's just over the net, and the ball bounces back. Let me try one more time. Better, not perfect, right? I wasn't balanced. I was going too far that way. When he's resetting with his backhand, he's really pushing off that left foot. If he's resetting with the forehand, he's really pushing off the right foot, thinking in the sky, right? So pushing off on that left foot, thinking of the sky, barely getting it over the net is what you need to practice, but it takes time. It really does. And with the forehand reset, he's really pushing off this foot, right? Let me try. Right, and it's offensive. Pushing off that right foot and really manipulating that ball, putting more topspin. I know I didn't do it perfect, but I'm not Kyle Yates. I know. The third thing that Kyle Yates does that you don't do is he accelerates so fast up on his drops that's so offensive. You don't have to hit drives. I'm telling you, these hit, they kick, and I'm always on the defensive. And what else does these offensive third shot drops do? It keeps you on the offensive, right? If you're hitting these, your opponent is on the defensive. I was on my heels all day against Yates. It was close, but he did beat me. How do you hit that offensive third shot drop? First, we want to really think of the sky, push up with that right leg and hit the bottom of the ball, right? It's beautiful, right? And where am I aiming on the court? Right here. Let me show you. The secret I tell my clients is try to hit where the kitchen line meets the sideline on the opposite side of the court. If you can hit the shot, you're hitting a lot of spin, it's offensive, and I'd recommend to do it all the time. But if you're doing this, you're hitting a ton of top spin, right? So really try to get under the ball, brush up and hit that spot, right? That's what we want, where the kitchen line meets the sideline on the other side of the court. I just almost broke my camera. What am I not doing? Kyle Yates is brushing up a lot faster, right? This is more Kyle Yates, right? A lot faster. He's really going quickly up on it. So if I'm doing the Kyle Yates, he's going a lot faster, a lot more offensive. Wow, like that, right? And he destroys me every time. So when you're hitting this, really push off here, hit the bottom of the ball and accelerate through it, right? That's how you become the top player.
Pretty accurate, Joey. And this is Kyle Yates, top right-hand corner. Now that's a little harder shot, right? This is what I'm talking about right here. Accelerating up. I have such better examples coming up. The last one's going to blow your mind. Here's Yates doing it with his backhand as well. And here's a typical rec player. BK's awesome. I know he might play pro someday, but you got to push off those bottom feet more, just like Yates does right here. Yeah. That's beautiful, right backhand. Again, typical rec player, doesn't push off those bottom legs as much. Very good players, but not as good as that. How sick is that? That's Kyle Yates. That's a GOAT. I got to play with him on Tuesday. Game was extremely close. That game may go out someday.
He did beat me. Check description for paddle discounts. Save 10% on any paddle. No friends, you need to drill. Check description for the Spin Shot ball machine. Pretty reliable. Pickleball lovers, do you do any of those three things that Kyle Yates does? Check description for paddle discounts. Leave your comments. And don't forget to have a good day.